Well, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods. Wake up here. Good morning, everybody. First, let me apologize. I've got actually some equipment issues today. My Roadcaster, for whatever reason, has decided it's not going to fire up. I've got to get another one before tonight because I can't get my morning coffee. Everything goes through the Roadcaster, and when it doesn't work, well, you've got to find a way to get things done. And sometimes in life, things won't work out the way that you wanted to or expected to. You've got to be able to roll with the punches. And as Martin, the photographer we had, when we did the road trip, where we were actually doing, we went to every NFL city and ended up doing a photo shoot with an NFL player for a billboard campaign. And some of those photo shoots were kind of crazy because, like, for example, we got to Detroit, we got there at 4 o'clock, we had the photo shoot at 4:30, we had 30 minutes to do it. So we had to get there, get everything set up, get the pictures and get on going, because after we left Detroit, we had to drive to Cincinnati, or was it Greenbrier, West Virginia, to see the Saints? I can't remember, but it's a blur. But he had a saying that you got to do it guerrilla style. I'd be like, guerrilla style? He's like, yeah, you're in the bush, in the middle of nowhere. Your stuff's not working. You have to find a way to get the stuff done. No matter what the odds are, you got to find a way. That's guerrilla style. So today we're going guerrilla style. So the sound is actually going through my Mevo as opposed to my microphone. So I can actually just get the microphone out my face here. But I'll get another one by this afternoon. So when you tune in tonight for our live stream at 9 o'clock Eastern, and we talk about what else, the Dallas Cowboys will be in better sound. So here we sit this Monday morning, 73 days, 11 hours, 17 minutes, and 45 seconds away from kickoff against Tampa Bay. Guys, the offseason is really over. For the players, this is like cruise control headed right for Oxnard. We don't have that much time. It's a little over 3 weeks, and they'll be reporting 3 weeks. And thus far, I'm glad to report that there's nothing to report. Everything has been quiet from the Dallas Cowboys. We saw like Frank Clark and things get arrested for, gun possession for the second time. We've got nothing from the Dallas Cowboys. The only thing we've gotten are workout videos of Zeke Elliott. Everybody seems to be laser focused in on this season, and I'm happy, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and I'm going to knock on wood and hope that that stays the case for the Dallas Cowboys, that we do not have any issues between now and training camp. I want to see all my players on the field ready to go. Now, one person who probably should be mad as hell about Dak Prescott getting injured should be Ceedee Lamb. Ceedee Lamb, I don't know if we realize, Xavier McKinney is holding a grudge because the Dallas Cowboys ended up taking Ceedee Lamb, and that every time he plays them, he's going to think about that. Well, what about all the other teams that didn't draft you, buddy? There were a lot of teams that didn't draft you in the first round, like all of them. Did you really think that the Dallas Cowboys would turn down taking Ceedee Lamb over a safety? Get a life, dude. Get a life. Because Ceedee Lamb, it's amazing. He was targeted 111 times last year, came down with 74 catches. 74 catches for almost 1,000 yards, 934 yards. But here's how crazy it is. Could you imagine had Dak Prescott stayed healthy, what we would have gotten from Ceedee Lamb? Now, Ceedee Lamb's only downfall or negative would be that he had 8 drops last year. But some of that might be attributed to having 4 different quarterbacks your rookie year, no OTAs, mini camp was non-existent, training camp was shortened, and you got thrown in among the wolves. Some of that might be from the quarterback situation, and hopefully drop passes won't be a marquee of Ceedee Lamb. But here's what's cool. I saw this morning because, we're all scrambling right now because there's no news. Fortunately, there's no news on the Cowboys. Be happy there's no news on the Cowboys. The fact that the Cowboys are staying out of trouble, staying low key, not out here. We're pointing to the scoreboard and saying we're going to Super Bowl. No, they're quiet and hopefully focused on getting their stuff together. So this morning I saw this stat and it just almost blew me away. So Ceedee Lamb, hold on. I don't know if we realize how good Ceedee Lamb actually was this past season, but this is actually freaking insane. Ceedee Lamb had 43 first down receptions, 43 from the slot, which ranked second of all, not just rookies, all wide receivers in the NFL. And here's what's even more amazing here. Justin Jefferson, who Philly 500 said, he's ass. I don't want Justin Jefferson, he's ass. Justin Jefferson had 19. So when you look at this, wow, Xavier McKinney, shut the F up, man. There ain't no way in the world that the Cowboys would have turned down getting a guy like Ceedee Lamb. You're talking about potentially a guy who could be a generational player. And the Dallas Cowboys, for the most part last year, you've got to look at them and say, as much grief as we give Jerry Jones and all them, the best way you build a team is through the draft. It's not by free agents and signing guys and things like that. It is by drafting talent. And the Dallas Cowboys last year, they did an incredible job to get Ceedee Lamb, to have him literally fall into our laps and take him away from the Eagles. Could you imagine if the Eagles had gotten that guy? Carson Wentz might still be in Philadelphia. Getting him was a home run. He was truly an impact player. And that's one of the things that I look at when I talk about the draft is, do you get an instant starter, instant impact? You get that, that's great. Second, you get a starter behind him. We got that in Diggs. Diggs looks like he's the real deal. But even on top of that, we got another starter in Tyler Badish. In fact, Badish has been so good that basically we don't have a plan B. It's Tyler Badish. That's our center. And even on top of that, to turn around and get Gallimore, who became a starter at the end of the year. That draft class was freaking amazing. And if we have anything close to what we did last year from this year's draft, the Cowboys' future will be bright. You can look at teams and say, well, the Giants, they signed Galladay and they signed, my man Kyle Rudolph and everything else. Those guys are guys that are older and cost you a whole lot of money. These rookies, they come in, they're hungry, they're trying to get to that second contract. They're playing lights out, and you've got them dirt cheap. And that, my friends, is how you truly fill out and build in the NFL today. So with that being said, I got some things I got to take care of. I've got somebody who's got to go to the hospital and get checked out and things. So I want to go ahead and find out, make sure everything's okay with that situation. And with that being said, I will be back with you guys a little later. I hope you have a great Monday. See you tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern for our live stream. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you soon.
I fire Howie. Fucking fire that motherfucker. Stupid motherfucker. What an idiot. What an idiot. Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass. I fire his ass. I mean, Howie's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him. You... Unbelievable.